Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, HollywoodShono here, about to give you another Injustice 2 video. In this video woman challenge, we already have 139 out of 160 fragments, and what we're going to be doing is each of the battles once until we get to either 160 or we finish all the battles. So at least one Batman hero. We're going to use Predator, Batman, Green Lantern, and Dr. Fate, and we're just going to steamroll through these fights really quickly. So, one Batman hero. As we know, Batman is probably one of the best cards in the game. Even if you have a silver Batman, you should do pretty well. If you have a Mythic Wonder Woman, you shouldn't have too many problems winning any of these fights, especially if you get a huge damage boost on Wonder Woman. So, a lot of you guys did pick up 5-star Mythic Wonder Woman for free. My Android account is a 4-star Mythic Wonder Woman, and I'm going to have 100 or 1,000 extra fragments at the end of the season. So, the thing about Warrior Queen Wonder Woman is that when somebody gets knocked out, she actually turns into the Amazon, and then you get the buff if you're running Mythic Wonder Woman. Now, you can also use the clone to do some chip damage on Warrior Queen Wonder Woman while she's tagged out, so that's really good. So we got Warrior Queen Wonder Woman shield. We should have all pre-patch gear on my account, so I'm not really too worried about that. So let's just finish up the second battle really quick. We're going to go up and down, and then we're going to try to repeat the first battle and see if it glitches and recharges everything. I'm not sure if it still works like that or if it fixes, but we're going to test it out. So there's the Warrior Queen Wonder Woman clone. We're going to do that. So as you see, that still chips off Warrior Queen Wonder Woman's health. So if you're struggling on the third battle and you have Predator Batman, you can definitely take advantage of the chip damage on Warrior Queen Wonder Woman while the Amazon is in. Because the Amazon does like 1/3 of the damage, if not less. Alright, so now in the second battle, the opponents have 20,037 threat, and the rules follow the same way. And I'm not sure what's up with the webcam, but we're not going to edit it out. You guys don't need to see my face anyways. So there's Warrior Queen Wonder Woman. Now the Amazon will not actually take chip damage until in the Amazon form, so that effect is not going to happen, but you can see even Warrior Queen Wonder Woman took a heavy shot there. And that's an easy victory in our second difficulty. So we got 5 fragments, good for 146. That's really good for us. Warrior Queen Wonder Woman taking a huge beat. We're going to go for special 3. That's going to annihilate her. And the fiery inmate's going to get wiped out. So we clear the second battle with no issues. And we get 3 fragments. So in order to get a 3-star Warrior Queen Wonder Woman without recharging any of the fights, we're going to need 11 fragments. And you can get up to 14 in the third battle. So in the third difficulty, 46,688 threat. Going up against level 45 4-star characters. And once again, you can chip out Warrior Queen Wonder Woman before you knock somebody out. So I highly recommend tagging in and out as quickly as you can. Batman obviously does more damage against Warrior Queen Wonder Woman. That Shaman Gorilla gets massacred. Let's get in Emerald Green Lantern. There's the sun. Let's just rocket her out. So Warrior Queen Wonder Woman back in, taking some chip damage. And I'm pretty sure that's academic at this point. No chance in hell is Warrior Queen Wonder Woman or the Fire Inmate going to survive. That's a beatdown. And we get 6 fragments, so as long as we get 5, we do not have to recharge during the video. And we can just go straight into how good is Warrior Queen Wonder Woman. Alright, so again, we're going to start chipping away at these guys. Batman doing a lot of damage. Warrior Queen Wonder Woman's Amazon is in, so we're going to tag out. I already had a super move. So the clone is gone. We're going to have to bomb, and Warrior Queen Wonder Woman's going to get eliminated really easily. I'm not sure if we're just using a pro team or this challenge is just easier than a lot of them. But yeah, Warrior Queen Wonder Woman, no problem at all, goes down without a hiccup. And we cleared all of that in less than 6 minutes. So we get 4 fragments. That is a pickle. So we're going to recharge the first battle. And we're going to see if the little issue happens where you can recharge everything once you do your first recharge. So we're going to do that. And it does only recharge the first battle. So that's still good enough to get our fragment. We're going to clean this out in like 5 seconds. And then we're going to showcase Warrior Queen Wonder Woman. And no chance in hell. Batman just destroying these guys. Alright, so there is our 160th fragment, and we also get Warrior Queen Wonder Woman's bracers. Alright, so Warrior Queen Wonder Woman is now unlocked, and to get her up to 4 stars, you are going to need 200 fragments. So,
Wonder Woman.
Warrior Queen Wonder Woman, we have her helm, and it is pre-patched, so while we have a crappy property, we do have a property on the gear item. So we're going to reforge that into attack, and that's fine. That's better than nothing. So we're going to equip all of her gear. So the breastplate also has stun resistance, which is really bad. So we're going to reroll on the crit hit damage. We'll just take it. I don't know how we had stun resist in all the gear, but as you can see, the new gear does not have any additional properties. So we also have bracers, which give crit attack resistance. How did we get such garbage stats? And more crit attack damage. So we're going to need a lot of crit chance on her gear. And obviously we're going to be getting more level 1 gear. I really wish that they would give you like higher level gear if you complete higher difficulties. So we have more critical attack damage. So Wonder Woman definitely needs crit chance. So we have 3 gear items that have crit damage. And finally, the Wonder Woman shield has 130 health. So that is definitely going to be a good gear item to get up. Now, obviously, if you can get a health modifier on your boots or chest plate, that is optimal. So we have 2,675 threat with all gear. So if a teammate is lost, an Amazon warrior with 66 attack, which is about 1/3 of what Warrior Queen Wonder Woman has. So you can see 77 attack at 2 stars. At 3 stars, 88 attack. So when it is 5 stars, the Amazon will have half of the damage that Warrior Queen Wonder Woman has. Now, the thing to note, and this is something we're also going to try and test out, can you preserve the 3-star if you have the cloned enemy in, or the cloned ally in? That's something we're definitely going to have to test out. So we get a garbage talent, we get a garbage talent, and we get all garbage talents. So unblockable is better than stun resist, so that really sucks. We're going to take some XP, and we're going to select all the might, and she is going to go up to level 32, 8,798 threat. Not that impressive for level 32, but none of her gear is leveled up, and she has horrible modifiers as well. So that's acceptable. That's like bottom of the barrel, but not too bad. So one thing we're going to test out with Warrior Queen Wonder Woman, and we're going to do that in the campaign. So the way we're going to test this out is we're going to go on 224 heroic. And actually, I think I want to go a little bit higher. So let's go on chapter 3. And I kind of want Cyborg Fragments. I think it's going to be good at 5 stars. So they significantly reduced the amount of threat in chapter 3, which is kind of cool. So what we're going to do is we're going to pick Warrior Queen Wonder Woman. And let's throw in Black Canary. Now, we're going to wipe out everybody except the last person, and we're going to see if you can still 3-star the fights if the Amazon gets the knockout. So we're basically going to wipe everybody out except one person at low health. We're going to let Black Canary get knocked out, and then we're going to have the Amazon get the kill and see if that still counts as a 3-star. Because that's something I want to test out. So Dr. Fed's going to get stunned. He's going to get massacred early. So Batman is it. That barely touches Emerald Green Lantern's health. Not even 10% damage. So we're going to get rid of Batman. Or he's going to stun. Alright, so now we just got to get Cyborg low.
That's how it's done in Motown.
Green Lantern taking a beating. Alright, so there's Black Canary.
Now for the big guns.
And that's as much damage as we're going to do. We're going to let the Amazon finish him off. So if your partner gets knocked out, you will not 3-star the fight. So there is no reason to let your people get knocked out. And Warrior Queen Wonder Woman's passive will not save you from getting 3-starred. We do get another fragment for Cyborg, 110 out of 300, and 2 more gear items for 288 gear score, 600 XP, 1,133 credits. So Amazon or Warrior Queen Wonder Woman will not save you from death experiences, unlike Primal Swamp Thing and Unbreakable Cyborg. So that's one unfortunate thing. Now what we're going to do in the second fight is we're going to use Warrior Queen Wonder Woman primarily, and we're going to see how well she can knock people out. So her special one is Piercing Strikes, which also is armor piercing, and it costs 4, unlike all of the other Wonder Womans that cost 3. She has the shield block, not the bracelet block, and the special 3 is called Challenge of the Gods. Now, I'm not sure if the Amazon has the same abilities, and we can try to test that as well. So for the first fight, we're just going to use Warrior Queen Wonder Woman. We're going to showcase both the special 1 and the special 3 within a fight. And then in the third fight, we're going to see if the Amazon has the same abilities. So while the Amazon is really good for extending your life in arena, it will do nothing to prevent you from getting 3 stars. You'll still get a 2-star. Now, armor piercing is a really interesting stat because some people have high defense, and that is a 3-hit ability, which I believe does not hit multiple opponents. So Batman is gone. Dr. Fate comes in.
The Lords protect me.
And that special 3 almost looks like Amazon Wonder Woman's, but pretty close. So you can see she could definitely hold her own in Chapter 324 Heroic as Green Lantern gains a level of 53, 600 XP, and we get 111 fragments for Cyborg, 1,133 credits. Alright, so now in the third fight, we're going to once again let the Amazon get some work in there. We're actually out of energy, so we're going to use our recharge. One thing I also noticed, as of maybe yesterday, is the free energy gives 60 again, not just 30. I don't know why they can't make up their mind on it, but I guess they want you to be able to do challenges a little bit easier. And I'm going to assume that the free 60 energy is because they are running challenges, and they want people to actually be able to do regular fights. So once again, we're going to be doing 324, but this time we're not going to do anything until the Amazon comes in. So we're going to let Black Canary get knocked out. Before we do anything.
Push yourself harder.
So Batman beating down Black Canary. And again, we're doing this on purpose. I want to show you guys the strength of the Amazon and how well she can work for you. So unlike a Resurrect effect, the Amazon does have full health. The damage is not that good, but you still get the damage bonuses. You cannot do super moves, although it was Black Canary that was stolen, but I'm pretty sure that the Amazon cannot do super moves. And it is the same moves that Warrior Queen Wonder Woman has. Which I guess is a good thing because you don't want the Amazon, kind of like Harley Quinn unhinged, actually allowing super moves. That would be a little bit busted. Now obviously, taking super moves on said person is not bad. But you can see the Amazon can do respectable damage, so it will extend the life. And if you're struggling winning fights, you might want to consider Warrior Queen Wonder Woman on your team just for the simple fact that the Amazon can soak up hits and let you build up power on your other two characters. So like if you're running Predator Batman and Warrior Queen Wonder Woman and Dr. Fate, for example, that could work pretty well.
Now for the big guns.
Warrior Queen Wonder Woman takes a shot there, and she does have the same block that all the Wonder Womans have, so not a bad card. I think it's pretty versatile. It is definitely a defensive card, whereas some of the other cards like Robin and Deadshot are totally offensive, and even cards like Swamp Thing are defensive too. Warrior Queen Wonder Woman is kind of in the mix, but I would say more defensive because of the passive. 600 XP, 1,133 credit. So if you like this video showing off the unlocking of Warrior Queen Wonder Woman, getting a 3-star copy of the card, and our 37th character overall, please give this video a like rating, comment, subscribe, share this video amongst your friends and as a favorite. Check out my other Injustice 2 videos playlist, Facebook, Twitter, and Twitch, which are all HollywoodShono. And I'm really baffled as to why they did not offer Powered Supergirl. Is she going to be a arena reward, or is she going to be in a future challenge once the cycle has completed? Have a wonderful day, kids.
www.youtube.com/HollywoodShono. Subscribe, bitches!